All right. Hello and welcome. We are January 31st. Congrats on getting through the first month. This is episode 23, and it is another Give Wednesday. Today I'm going to go over the top 8 ways that you can give back to your community. Point number 1, take care of your home. How does this give back to your community? Well, one, you'll be in a better position, you'll be in a better mindset, your home will be nicer. But let's just say on the outside of your home as well. Taking care of the outside of your home, you're going to help housing prices, you're going to be able to help other people. Maybe you see the outside of your apartment complex, there's some rocks on the sidewalk. Just pick up the rocks and put them back where they're supposed to be. You never know, you might save somebody from tripping over them or from somebody's dog trying to eat it or choke on it or something. You never know how you can be helping your community. Excuse me. If you have walkways that are broken, fix them. Maybe there's a bunch of stones and you can easily just put them in the right place and have them move forward. You can just do little things like that to help your community, because there's people who come by your home. Maybe you are out in the country and the sign on the outside has small numbers. You know what? Put a sign with bigger numbers out there so when you get deliveries, people are able to find you better. Just little things like that can make your community a happier, better place for everybody. Number 2 way that you can do this is to help your neighbors. How can you help your neighbors? Ask. Just ask them, hey, can I help you with something? Do you need help today? Can I help you with your fence? Or, could I help you clean? Hey, I cooked some extra food. Would you like some? Ask. I know that for some people, your neighbors are like scary other worlds over there, and you're afraid of who they are or how they are, and it doesn't have to be that way. Now, granted, maybe one of your neighbors is an unhealthy person and then everybody in the neighborhood would know it, but for the most part, you can give to your neighbors. Ask them. You see somebody's package on the outside, you know what? Take it to your apartment, leave them a note saying, hey, I have your package, it's safe. And when they call you or knock on your door, you give them their package. Woohoo, congratulations. You can find ways to be of value to your neighbors, and it just helps everybody. So just ask. You never know. Just ask. Point number 3, smile. Smile when you see people. It is amazing to me when you're walking through a grocery store how many people are just straight faced and focused, and they won't make eye contact, and they're just avoiding it, and you know what, they're just trying to get their groceries, and they're no, and then if they look at you, and then they walk away. People are surrounded by that every single day, so if you want to give back to people, smile. That's a great way to give back. Point number 4, visit an elderly community and hear their life stories. So many years ago, I was able to put together a deal from the grocery store. All of their flowers that they used to throw out, I would actually take and I would bring up to the old folks' home, and everybody would be able to have fresh flowers once a week. And I was able to listen to a lot of stories, hear a lot of life lessons, and it helped me incredibly, and it helped other people. You can see the sense of relief, and they were important and they mattered because they do. And it was just a beautiful, beautiful blessing. I'm not saying you have to give something, just give your time, go there, volunteer, talk with them, help them out. It was just a beautiful, beautiful opportunity to give back to the people who helped build our foundations. Point number 5, put away shopping carts and pick up trash when you're out shopping. It amazes me, especially during the busy season, how many people don't do this. You go through a parking lot and people literally just throw their trash right outside of their car and then go in. And it's like, not how I would do it. We're going to leave it at that. You can help out people. You find a shopping cart and you see that it's six stores down. You've got a little bit of time. Put in the extra steps. Walk on down, grab the shopping cart, bring it back up. I mean, it's not that much of an effort. Pick up a little bit of trash on the sidewalk, in the parking lot, on the side of the road. It's not that difficult to be a decent human being and give back to your community, especially when you're out shopping. Find little things. Or if you just did one little thing every time you shopped, if everybody did that, how beautiful would our cities look? Seriously. All right. So we are now going to go to point number 6, which has happened to me personally a number of times and to a number of people who they were having a really bad day and they were tight on funds. They went through and they bought the cheapest thing on the menu because they were just so hungry. They pull up to order, to pay for their order, and it turns out the person in front of them paid for their order. Made their day. It is a beautiful, amazing thing. Just because you can go through a drive-through and you've got the money does not mean the person behind you has all that much. It's just a beautiful thing you can do, and there's no ego involved. None. You're not sitting there saying, take a picture with me, I'm such a good person. No, you just say, hey, can I pay for that? Yeah, okay, cool, thank you. That can also do it at the grocery store. I used to get in line behind usually somebody with kids, and when the total came up, I said, hey, I'd like to pay for it. No, you're raising the next generation, you're doing a beautiful job, I'd just like to pay for your groceries. Just doing little things like that does have a huge impact on other people. Point number 7, you can give someone a gift card. You don't have to know this person, or maybe you do like this person. You have to be a little careful if you know them, as far as are they your mail carrier or that kind of thing. Like, a lot of people can't accept gift cards in the sense of a bribe kind of situation. So be a little aware of that. However, it could just be a stranger. It could be somebody at the gym. Be like, hey, you know what? I see you here all the time and you're working out great. Here's a $15 gift card to GNC. I just wanted to say I support your dreams. Boom. Something like that. You could give a gift card, or you can even give it anonymously. Leave it in somebody's box or whatever kind of thing. But just like I said, at work, be careful of those lines. Know what your company policy is. Last thing I'm going to leave you with is to volunteer for events in the community. There's always going to be something somewhere, big community, small community, doesn't matter. There are things that are being organized that they could use help with volunteering for. Just give your time to the community. I think that as a society, we've really lost a lot of tribal values. We have become so hyper focused on the individual by ourselves, doing our own thing, getting our hustle on, that we have kind of forgotten how important it is that we as a community move forward as well. Now, true, we've made great progresses, and you should not be isolating a community because of your community. We should not be using community as a way to shut off from other people. Community can be a way of embracing other people. You can be an individual and still help your community, help your neighbors, help your coworkers, help your family, help your friends, help your strangers. It's okay to want everyone to be happy and to be moving forward. If you have an idea for an event or a way to improve the community, go out and ask. Maybe start your own event. Say, hey, looking for volunteers to help clean up the park. Looking for a volunteer to, help me get a proposal to put up a gazebo in the park so that people aren't out in the sun all the time. Can you help me? Put it out there. Put your good intentions out there. And I think you will be pleasantly surprised by how many people want to help you out, want to see you succeed, want to move it all forward. So there you go. Those are the top 8 ways to give back to the community. Thank you so much for watching until this point. Really appreciate it. It means a lot to me because I am part of a community and I'm building part of a community. So if you have any other tips or tricks about how to donate to your community, your time, your money, your resources, please drop in the comments below and give me your opinions. I would greatly appreciate it. Have a beautiful day, and I will just catch you on the next video.